Have you ever spent hours planning a single move because you knew that one mistake could cost your entire squad? That's the magic of tactical RPGs games that turn players into true strategists, balancing logic, sacrifice, and emotion in every battle. On the Nintendo Switch, this genre isn't just about grid-based combat. It's about stories of friendship choices and unforgettable struggles. Every battle feels like a chapter in a personal saga, and every character leaves a mark that stays long after the credits roll. Today, we're diving into 10 tactical RPGs most loved by the community up to 2025. The kind of games that players can't put down, not just because of their deep strategy, but because of the emotion behind every move. So, will your favorite game make the list? Let's find out. Monark is a dark and haunting tactical RPG that dares to explore the human psyche. Set in an academy shrouded by madness, you take command of a group of students fighting supernatural manifestations of their egos. The combat system combines traditional grid-based strategy with a risk-reward madness meter, forcing players to balance power and sanity in every move. Its eerie atmosphere, thought-provoking themes, and twisted art direction create a sense of unease that few games replicate. While its pacing can feel methodical, fans praise its willingness to push boundaries both narratively and mechanically. The Japanese voice acting and haunting soundtrack add emotional weight to each battle. For those seeking something cerebral, not just a tactical challenge, but a psychological experience, Monark delivers an unforgettable descent into chaos and identity, cementing itself as one of the boldest TRPGs on the Nintendo Switch.
Battle! Let's go, Nozomi!
I'll be your strength!
Indie in scale, but grand in ambition, Dark Deity captures everything fans loved about classic Fire Emblem while forging its own legacy. Every mission tests tactical foresight, positioning, terrain, and team composition all matter. Its class system allows for deep customization, while the bond system builds emotional ties between units, making every loss feel personal. Pixel art battles burst with color and charm, enhanced by a heroic soundtrack that feels straight out of the GBA era. What truly sets Dark Deity apart is its passion. Built by a small team of dedicated fans, it radiates love for the genre in every line of dialogue and every tactical encounter. Players praise it for being both nostalgic and fresh, a reminder that you don't need the OEA budgets to tell a story that grips your heart and challenges your mind. If you ever dreamed of commanding an entire fantasy empire, Brigandine, The Legend of Runersia turns that dream into a grand strategic reality. Rather than controlling a single squad, you manage whole nations, each with unique leaders, creatures, and political ambitions. Between tactical grid battles, you recruit monsters, assign knights, and decide the fate of kingdoms in a constant struggle for dominance. The scale is massive. Every victory expands your borders, every defeat reshapes your world map. While its learning curve can be steep, players who stick with it discover one of the deepest strategy systems ever made for Switch. Its orchestral soundtrack and richly drawn world add a regal tone that elevates every campaign. Brigandine rewards patience, intelligence, and ambition, offering a truly epic experience for those who crave strategy on a continental scale. From the masters at Vanillaware, Unicorn Overlord is a breathtaking blend of art, music, and deep tactical mastery. Every frame looks like a moving painting, every melody swelling with the grandeur of a fantasy epic. Players command units in large-scale tactical battles, combining real-time troop movement with grid-based decision-making. It redefines what a tactical RPG can be: fluid, dynamic, and visually spellbinding. The game offers freedom rarely seen in the genre, letting you explore, recruit, and shape the fate of a vast continent. Fans have praised its hand-drawn beauty, orchestral soundtrack, and the intricate tactical depth hidden beneath its elegance. It's both accessible and endlessly complex, delivering that one more battle before bed feeling. Unicorn Overlord isn't just a strategy game, it's an art piece that reminds us why we fell in love with TRPGs in the first place.
Can hold. We shall never fail.
Did you really think we'd let these atrocities go unpunished?
And not a soul among us desires.
Wild, over the top, and unapologetically fun Disgaea 7 brings back everything fans love about the franchise. The damage numbers are insane, the humor is sharp, and the tactical gameplay is deeper than ever. Set in a feudal, Japan-inspired netherworld, the story follows quirky heroes battling tyranny with style and sarcasm. Players can build endless party combinations thanks to its extensive class and reincarnation systems. The new jumpification mechanic, which lets characters grow to kaiju-sized proportions, adds chaotic fun to every battle. Despite its madness, Disgaea 7 carries heartfelt messages about honor and rebellion that resonate with fans. The community celebrates it as a return to form for the series, mixing strategic depth with pure anime absurdity. For those who crave long grinding sessions, explosive combos, and tactical freedom, Disgaea 7 is an irresistible ride of organized chaos.
I'm gonna be unstoppable! Can you handle this?
A bold experiment from Square Enix, the DioField Chronicle, brings a refreshing twist to the genre with its real-time tactical battle system. Instead of waiting for turns, players command squads, dynamically pausing only to issue orders, blending TRPG strategy with real-time tension. Its world, drenched in political intrigue and medieval warfare, feels both grounded and grand. The soundtrack by Final Fantasy Tactics composer Masayoshi Soken gives battles an operatic intensity, elevating every skirmish into a moment of drama. Critics were divided at launch, but fans embraced it for daring to innovate where few TRPGs dare to change. With striking character art, a complex upgrade tree, and layered storytelling, the DioField Chronicle proves that experimentation can breathe new life into tradition. It's a game for thinkers, patient, strategic, and unafraid of risk. For those who long for the glory days of Final Fantasy Tactics Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark is the modern revival fans have been dreaming of. Developed by indie studio Six Eyes, it combines deep grid-based combat with one of the most flexible class systems in the genre. Each unit can master multiple jobs, leading to endless tactical experimentation: mages who wield swords, knights who heal, rogues who tank. The hand-painted art style and atmospheric soundtrack give the world a timeless beauty, while the story explores themes of justice and corruption through its morally complex characters. Players love how every choice from equipment to ability synergy truly matters. It may not have Square Enix's budget, but it captures that same spark of magic and strategy that made the classics unforgettable. Fell Seal stands proudly as one of the best crafted indie TRPGs ever made. A true legend reborn. Tactics Ogre Reborn isn't just a remaster, it's a masterclass in tactical design refined for modern players while preserving its soul. Every battle feels like a chess match, where terrain positioning and foresight decide victory. Its branching narrative, political intrigue, and emotional weight make every decision meaningful. The new AI system and rebalanced difficulty bring smoother pacing without losing challenge. Fans call it the game that defined a genre, and for good reason. Many modern TRPGs, including Final Fantasy Tactics and Triangle Strategy, owe their DNA to it. With stunning remastered music and crisp HD visuals, it feels timeless all over again. Tactics Ogre Reborn reminds us that tactical RPGs aren't just about strategy, they're about stories that challenge our morals and choices that echo long after the battle ends. Elegant, deliberate, and intellectually satisfying Triangle Strategy stands as one of the most refined TRPGs on the Switch. Set in a world torn by political betrayal, it challenges players to think beyond combat, to lead, to persuade, and to live with consequence. Its conviction system shapes alliances and outcomes through dialogue choices, blurring the line between strategy and storytelling. On the battlefield, positioning and elevation are key, with elemental interactions adding depth to every move. The HD 2D visuals are breathtaking, blending nostalgia with modern flair. The pacing is slow by design, but fans adore its weighty moral decisions and layered writing. This is a game for thinkers, for those who appreciate quiet intensity and slow burn storytelling. Triangle Strategy doesn't just test your tactical skills, it tests your heart, your values, and your ability to lead in the face of impossible choices.
free of sin. You are free?
You'll pay for what you've done to my family!
Few games have defined the tactical RPG genre quite like Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's more than strategy, it's a story of friendship, leadership, and the painful cost of every decision. As a professor at Garreg Monastery, you guide your students in battle and in life, shaping their destinies across branching storylines. The relationships you build outside of combat carry weight on the battlefield, turning every victory and every loss into something deeply personal. The tactical layer is intricate but accessible, blending class mastery, weapon balance, and permadeath stakes into a perfectly tuned system. With its stirring soundtrack, powerful voice acting, and emotional storytelling, Three Houses has become the gold standard for the genre on Switch. It's not just a game you play, it's a world you live in, one that stays with you long after you set down the controller.
That I face it again. I must cull it with this blade.
My full strength!
And that's our list of the top 10 tactical RPGs you can play on Nintendo Switch in 2025. A celebration of strategy, story, and heart. From indie masterpieces like Fell Seal and Dark Deity to grand epics like Triangle Strategy and Fire Emblem Three Houses, these games remind us why we love thinking before we strike. Each title here stands out not just for its combat systems, but for how it makes us feel the tension of a risky move, the joy of a perfect victory, the heartbreak of losing a trusted ally. So now it's your turn. Which tactical RPG do you think deserves the top spot? Drop your favorite in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to keep this community of strategists growing. After all, in tactical RPGs, every choice matters, even the one to hit subscribe.